I was going to Mexico 5 days after everything closed. My trip was canceled.
I was in my final year at Brock University. Everything my degree was leading up to was our final show, and that had to get canceled due to the pandemic.
Also, my birthday was during the pandemic and it really sucked because I couldn't do everything that I would have liked to have done.
Yeah, so my friends and I were supposed to go for Afro Nation Puerto Rico, in Puerto Rico. The day we're supposed to go was the day they started closing airports and they announced a state of emergency in Puerto Rico, and yeah, so that got pushed back. So that was not nice, not fun. But we did get our money back, so thankful for that.
Yes, I am working during the pandemic. I am an essential worker.
I didn't work the first 2 months.
I'm not working during the pandemic. I'm an actor, and there isn't a whole lot of acting jobs out there right now. The retail job I usually have does not allow for social distancing, so I've elected not to go back to that because I want to keep myself and my family super safe.
I am working through the pandemic. I have not had any time off. It has been okay, but stressful at times because I'm management, and so a lot of stuff ends up falling on me.
Animal Crossing definitely was like a hobby of mine. Recently, I started baking cookies.
I've been doing a lot of cleaning and following a lot of fitness videos.
I picked up reading again.
I have been obsessed lately with paint by numbers. They're great. I don't know, that it almost feels like it's the most relaxing thing in the world.
No, I tried. The only actual hobby I picked up was coloring.
I'm learning a new language. I am learning how to play the guitar.
I do wear a mask when I go out, unless I am going to be eating, and then I generally don't.
I do not wear a mask when I go out unless the store requires me to.
When I'm at work, I definitely wear my mask.
I don't wear a mask as often as I should. My mother would kill me if she heard this.
This is my mask that I wear. I wear it sometimes when I go out, but I do have problems with it fogging up because I do wear glasses.
Getting the virus, not for myself, but to spread that to my family, or the people I care about. Yeah, so I guess getting and spreading is what I'm most concerned about.
The carelessness of others.
I am scared during this pandemic that somebody I care or love is going to end up in the hospital or is going to be dying, and I will not be able to go to the hospital and see them and spend time with them.
I'm worried about a second wave.
Because we're actually in phase 2 right now, and a lot of things are being open right now.
I get my news from the Global app.
I get my news online or from my grandma.
My apps or Apple News.
The only news I'm really reading up on right now is any new active cases in our province.
My phone is connected to Google News feed, but also Instagram and Twitter. Twitter is a good source of information. And Snapchats.
News channels, radio stations.
I usually visit ctvnews.ca and get the daily count and daily updates.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of people not following the rules, not following the arrows.
People are stupid.
They're just assholes.
I have noticed that I am calmer.
I really need people in my life. It really affected me in a negative way, not being able to see them.
But it's just really interesting to see, I guess, how each individual province is handling things, especially in comparison to, say, the States.
Through Zoom, definitely.
Facebook Messenger and texting.
Texting, but when I was depressed, I found it very hard to text. And I also didn't do a lot of phone calls because I just felt like I would just cry through them.
Now more than ever, obviously, because we have the time. I'm trying to contact more people that I haven't spoken to in a while and just check up on them.
I've been using phone calls way more than I ever have, but it's been really nice to just talk on the phone with a friend for 2 hours. So I've been doing a lot of that.
My experience with social distancing is that I understand what it is. I know how far away that I need to stay from people, and I like that. I don't want to be close to strangers. I'm not an overly affectionate, close person, So I would like that. But my experience is that other people don't follow it. They don't have a freaking clue, or if they think that they know who you are a little bit, that they think it's okay to come into your personal space. It's not okay. I don't want you to come close to me.
I make sure I employ it whenever I can. I think it's a really good idea and it makes me feel safe.
I haven't had a problem with it. Like when it was really bad, I didn't really go outside. So I was home like for like the first like 2 months. I didn't really go out unless like to get groceries. And I mean, it was crazy, like with the lines and everything. Like sometimes I wouldn't even do like shopping because like I didn't want to wait in line.
I wanted to go to Fringe and check it out.
I am most disappointed about Fringe. I was looking forward to that.
I would definitely say the Fringe Fest.
I'm so disappointed that Fringe was cancelled. Fringe is my favorite part of the whole year. I see Outside Joke as many times as I can every year. Shout out to Moonlight After Midnight.
I am really disappointed about Fringe because I was actually supposed to be in Fringe. I'm also disappointed about Folk Fest because I've never attended Folk Fest and I wanted to attend this year. And of course it's the year that I want to attend that it gets cancelled, so it's great.